What's up? What's up, everybody? You're tuned into the new Del C show. And of course, I'm your host, Del C. Today is October 29th, 2025. Um, Looks like ICE strikes again. It strikes again. They are not, I don't know what they're about because we thought they were going to go after the hardened criminals and this and that, but they are not. They're going after innocent people. They're not even going after illegal immigrants. They're going after everyone, and even the legal, the immigrants or whatever that have done absolutely nothing. They've worked and did everything they had to do, are being harassed, are being beaten. But there's some recent things that are going on that people need to pay attention to. Okay, this incident happened. Okay, I got to get the location, but one of the incidents happened in Chi-Town, but let me talk about this first one. Um, this ICE agent beat up this 16-year-old boy who happens to be a U.S. citizen, who happens to be in school. They damn near almost killed him. They had their knee on his neck. They just beat him up, and it's just really, really, really getting out of hand. But this is the United States now, unfortunately, where I thought we were a free country. I even had to laugh at that. Okay, let me get myself together here. Um, Chi-Town, they are tear gassing children going celebrating Halloween. I'll say it again to you. They are tear gassing children that are out celebrating Halloween. Um, so what exactly is going on here? So not only do we got to deal with crooked cops, but we also got to deal with these ICE agents who are making things a hell of a lot worse than they already are. Um, Meanwhile, Sonia Massey's father had spoke on the death, the murder of his daughter, how he feels, and we all feel the same. Well, I'm speaking on my behalf, that we all feel that this guy, this police officer that killed her in her own home, was he got. I mean, he shouldn't even have been on the police force. The guy had multiple issues, multiple issues within the police force, and was changed about 6 or whatever times. He should have not been allowed. So this is the mistake that these police departments make. And if I was the father, I would sue the whole damn police department. Okay? And I would make sure that this guy never sees the day of the light. Because if like he said, if his daughter can't walk out of the cemetery, or can't, you know, and I seen his point he was making. I might not be saying it right, but he should not be allowed to walk the streets ever again. What he did was a murder. He did was a murder. He should have no business being a cop in the first place. He handled that whole situation wrong. She was calling for a disturbance, and she ends up dead. She ends up dead because he didn't do his job properly. And I don't know what it is with these trigger happy cops. And they're talking about they've been trained. So you've been trained to panic when a black person, when you're dealing with a black person, that just all of a sudden the trigger just goes off. So yes, he should not be able to ever walk the streets again. They should put him under the jail cell. He should never be allowed, you know? He should rot in jail, okay? Because he murdered that woman, and the family has to suffer for nothing because she called you because she needed help. See, this is why I do not like cops at all. Black, white, doesn't matter who they are. I do not like cops. I really don't. It's just getting out of hand. And unfortunately, I had seen the federal workers are also suffering too because of this shutdown. You know, when one of the ladies said, we are in October, it's almost the end of October. You know, when she said she got her last paycheck? The end of September. So that's, let me see, September, October, November. What if she's not able to pay her rent? What if she's not able to pay her bills? And we know her other situation as far as the cost of living, food. It goes back to the food stamps and the EBT and all that. So she's going to need some assistance. Um, there are other things that I want to talk about, but um I'm going to talk about Kylie Brewer, a former Maga. She is being harassed by, she's getting death threats. She's getting everything because she is calling out human rights. She's calling out the hate that these people have. Um, and the truth hurts. This is what I love though, right? When white people confront their mistakes. And it may not be, and it may not necessarily be them that did it, but they acknowledge that, listen, all these years, our ancestors or our grandparents or even our parents have been promoting hate, have been raising us to hate people because of the color of their skin for no reason. And they're calling out these things and they realize that this is wrong. And now the whole family is against them. Uh, their friends are against them. Social media is against them because they're calling out the truth. Because they're calling out this racial divide and there's so much hate going on in the world right now. And this president is not helping the situation. His administration is not helping the situation. Damn sure having this ICE agent, because one thing he was also, I'll go back to this to 16-year-old boy. He also, when this cop had him on the ground and had his knee on his neck and all that other stuff and was beating him up, he also called him racial slurs on top of that. So it is so, not only are your people out of control, and they had to change it a couple of times because they were out of control, but not only are they still out of control, but they're also racist. And it goes back to what we're saying on how these people are taught to hate minorities, how they are taught to, we all, need to pay attention to everything that's going on. Don't consume it, as I heard somebody say, but pay attention because it's very important for all of our health. Is, because you never know when you're going to be attacked by one of these ICE people and agents or whatever. We could sit here and say, oh, that wouldn't happen to me. I'm pretty sure these people didn't think that this would happen. And I'm pretty sure that this young man didn't think that it almost would have been his last day on this earth. And somebody asked the question, where are they sending these people when they take them, because this is like a kidnap. You know, I want to know where they're taking them. Where they taking these so-called people that, broke the law or whatever the case is. Where are you taking them? And why are you attacking people that have done absolutely nothing? So this administration is a mess. I'm so pissed off at the people that voted for this guy. I'm so pissed off for the people that didn't vote. I'm so pissed off at, how they allowed him to be back in the White House with all these charges on him. See, for so long, people have been privileged. White people have been privileged to do, and they're just like they're doing now. They think that a lot of them think that they are entitled. They can do what they want to do. And this president right now is just showing you that he's breaking the law. He's breaking the Constitution. He's breaking all the rules, and there's no consequences done to him. And he got these agents, these ICE agents out here harassing innocent people, and people are getting hurt, close to death. Something terrible is going to happen that make people, because it's already happening right now, but I'm saying I feel like it's going to get worse before it get better. If something is not done now, it's going to get worse. So there's no need to pretend. It's going to get worse. So, but I'll go back to Carly Brewer. She is a brave woman. Brave woman. And her views have gone down because she was saying that they have made complaints about her post or whatever, which I don't understand. If she's trying to bring awareness to people, why are they doing this to her when they can put up all this hate stuff and all that, and they don't do anything to them? So I want everybody to keep Kylie Brewer in your prayers, because we do care about you. We do care about white people standing up to the powers that be, this system that's created with corruption, hate, and there's so much that I can say. But we really do appreciate you, and we want you to be safe. We want you to be careful. And I hope that you get the supporters that you need this close to you so that you are not harmed. I don't know what your situation is with your family, but they need to realize you're not saying something that is not true. And hopefully they'll wake up if they're not on the level that you're on, but you definitely need to be protected and you need to be safe. So this is coming from me. Thank you, and please be safe. We're going to keep her in our prayers along with Sonia Massey's family. I know we cannot bring her back. We cannot bring a lot of these people back that have been taken by the hands of these crooked cops. And then the funny thing is, you want us to have sympathy for them when they die, when they get killed, when they have no sympathy for us. They treat animals better than they treat us. You want us to have sympathy for y'all. You want us to cry for y'all when you're taking out our people just like that. As I keep saying, it's time for us to all stick together, because this is not right. It is not right, and it's only going to get worse. I'm telling you. I have more to talk about, but probably might do that Friday, or I might do it Saturday. But yeah, that's it from me. Stay blessed, stay positive. Remember to always let your loved ones know you love them, because tomorrow is not promised to no man, woman, or child. On that note, I want to say peace out. Y'all stay safe out there. One.